Hello everyone and welcome back to 75 Hard. We are on week 6 and this week was an interesting week. I will say that I definitely fumbled a lot. Like, it was one of those weeks where your energy is starting to deplete and you're starting to get back into old nasty little habits. Pertaining to my food, I had several cheat meals, even when they were literally like burning my stomach. I couldn't stop myself. But I did make some meals that I was proud of, which I'm happy about. And I tried to give myself grace, but I think there's a difference between grace and lack of discipline. I definitely lacked discipline with the cheat meals. There was like no need for it. It's lunchtime. I've got my omelette with spinach and mushroom. I've got my bacon. These are just delectable. I've got keto porridge, and today I added dates, banana, and peanut butter. You know when like you just got to slap everything that you like together? Kind of like a child choosing an outfit. Anyway, I just had a couple things on my mind. So today, my little sister is buying Beyoncé tickets, and there are 6 dates in London, and she was gonna buy all 6 tickets, and we just told her not to. The most she should buy is 2 tickets. Now, as you guys are getting to know me, I'll tell you a bit about the past me, which I was a complete Beyoncé fan to the point where we literally slept on the streets to get to the front of a concert, and we successfully did, and it was a good time. I was probably like 18, 19. I'm 26 now, and just over the years, my perception of celebrity culture and the way we interact with celebrities has changed completely, and I just feel like I'm so glad I'm not at that point where I feel like these people are above me, or I feel like I should spend money that I don't have at the time to be near them and in their presence. This is not me saying that I won't go and see a concert, because there's nothing wrong with appreciating people's art. But number one, Beyonce's most recent album, I didn't like it. And I feel like the amount that they charge for the tickets is just fucking ridiculous. Like £500 for standing tickets. Of course, if you are in an abundant place, do what you want, but you have to be honest about where you are. Like, there's so many other things I'm trying to achieve in my life, so dropping that amount on tickets, I'm not gonna do it. And I feel like it's them kind of taking advantage of the fans. It just makes me think the amount of effort that we put in to get Beyonce tickets. Like, I know me personally, my whole family would come together, we'd get all of our devices, like we would miss school, work, whatever, to get these tickets. And I feel like that energy, it can be channeled as a desperate energy, but I should be putting all that energy into things that I want for myself. And you have to ask yourself, why do you only activate when it comes to celebrities or things that get you in a proximity of clout or notoriety, instead of activating for your friends and family, activating for yourself, most importantly? That's just how I feel, and those are the conversations that I have. And it does not mean I'm not going to see concerts. Of course I'm going to see concerts. I think it's about the energy that it brings out of people. Just even the way people talk about celebrities in general, it's like a desperate energy. You can appreciate people's art without idolizing them to a point where like you are beneath them. I just don't agree with it, and I'm not trying to act holier than thou, because I did that for a big part of my life, and now I see how disempowering it is to yourself, your self-esteem, the things that you're doing. Like, be a fan. If you're gonna be fanatical about anything, be a fan for yourself, because people would never be late to a Beyonce concert, but they're gonna be late to your birthday party, and they're not gonna come. But hey, what do I know? Let me just eat my omelette and shut my mouth. But I also have my cheat meal here with me, cake and custard. I had to eat some, I had to. Whenever she bakes, I have to eat it. When I had it, it tasted lovely. It was a pound cake, a lemon pound cake. However, my stomach was literally aching for the next 2 days, but I couldn't stop eating it. And I'm eating again. Her stomach was aching too, and I think it's because of the sour cream. I think my stomach's a bit sensitive at the moment, but it tasted so good I just had to continue. So a sweet treat has to not be in my sight for me not to eat it. So I said I'll take one for the team, and I'm gonna eat the cake. Listen, I know what you're thinking, Adrienne, why have you got takeaway? Well, I was walking in from work and I was like, I feel like it today. I forgot to put on my Fitbit, so I don't know how many steps I did. Hello, gorgeous girls. So I am having my brunch. This is my breakfast. It's a bowl of keto porridge. Can you see it properly? I don't really want to tip it forward too much because it might spill out, but chocolate keto porridge with chocolate chia seed pudding. If you don't like texture, you won't like this because it's quite slimy, but I quite like texture. I guess I'm a weirdo. I've got some bacon strips and an omelette with spinach, mushrooms. It's my ovulation phase, so more fats as to why I've got the bacon. It was originally 6 pieces, but I got hungry as I was walking up the stairs and munched it down. My ovulation phase dinner, I'm actually quite proud of it, because last time I had no noodles. It was just like a stir fry without noodles. So should we do a little taste test? These are like these keto noodles that I found on Amazon. They made out of something called konjac. Yep, it tastes like a regular ass noodle. I'm really proud of this. I'm not gonna lie, my outer hip is really hurting. I don't know if it's growing. Also have my keto peanut butter cookie. I couldn't resist today. And my pomegranates. I don't think, look how juicy they are. I just don't think people get how I feel. Anyway, I had a really good day today. Even at work, like I was happy. The lessons went well with the kids. After work, I was having like a dance party with my colleagues. We're playing a lot of like drum and bass and jungle music. I've just recently, like literally over the weekend, just become re-obsessed with it. It's, you know, music that I've always known about. I think it looks even better today. I added some extra soy sauce. I hate the sound of people smacking their gums when they eat, and here I am, mic'd up, so you can hear all that. I know you didn't consent to this, so I'm sorry. I'm sure you guys can guess what's for lunch today. But anyway, here is my omelette, my eggs. Lovely. Bacon. Good afternoon, guys. Do you notice something different about me? It's my glasses. This morning, I accidentally sat on my glasses and the lens popped out. So I had to go back to these frames that I had last year. Aside from that, I've got my nice pancakes, eggs and bacon. My belly's kind of been hurting because my sister made a cake for Valentine's Day yesterday and I ate it with custard. It's just hurt my stomach. I'm becoming a bit more sensitive. It's on the steak, but I decided just to do salt and pepper. Happy Sunday, and look at my foods. This is lovely and beautiful. One of my favorite dishes. In terms of my yoga flow, I'm quite proud of the exercise that I did. I'm really getting into a flow of it and enjoying it. Some days were harder than others, but it's like I put my music on, I dance a lot, and I just get into it, and it usually does help wake me up in the morning. I am truly grateful for this morning's workout because it woke me up. That bridge that I added into my yoga flow wasn't part of it, but I just wanted to check that I still have it. Of course, I need to point my toes and stuff, but it takes a lot of shoulder flexibility and control to do. Now I'm going to meditate for 5 minutes. And I'm excited to do that as well because it's literally been months, years maybe, since I've sat down and meditated. Obviously, to me, meditation is not just sitting down. When I wash the dishes, it's a form of meditation. Anything where you get in a flow, trance-like space is meditation, but I'm literally gonna I go on YouTube, I put on Tibetan bowls, and I just sit there for 5 minutes. That was so necessary, and this is how I know my life has changed a lot in the last couple of years, because when I used to meditate, I was so restless. But when I sat there, I felt so I just needed to sit down, because I barely sit down anymore. Even if it's just 5 minutes, I'll increase it eventually, but 5 minutes will do me for now. That was, it was a little bit harder than I expected it to be. Maybe it's because I had Nando's yesterday, so I don't know, the seed oils are slowing me down, I don't know. But I did it nonetheless. Now, in terms of my journaling, I didn't journal as much as I would have liked to. And I think my journaling did slip back into the realm of just like complaining on and on for pages, which is something I wanted to get away from and make it more colourful. But this week wasn't really a colourful week. It was a week where I was just thinking about a lot, so I had to like pour it onto the paper. I had like a drop in energy this week, but anyway, I want to journal and I want to get all my thoughts out because I've been thinking a lot. And in terms of waking up at 7:30 a.m, I think I was tired every single day because again, some old nasty habits were getting reintroduced back into my life, like the scrolling for clothes at night time, the needing to check things that pop into your head on your phone before you go to bed. I was definitely doing that cheeky little habit. And it affected me. Like I literally woke up tired every single morning, and some days it was like really hard to get up. So, grand rising everyone. It is 7:15. I do feel quite tired, but I'm aware that my cheat meal from Friday night did kind of throw me off. I forgot to take my Fitbits for 2 days. Grand rising guys, it's 7:22. I got up about 10 minutes ago. I'm not gonna lie, I'm exhausted, but I'm well aware that once I do my workout, I have more energy. I do need to go back to having 8 hours of sleep, but sometimes when it's sleep time, I'm just scrolling, looking for clothes. It's a nasty little habit. Grand rising is 7:35. I just feel exhausted. I feel absolutely exhausted. Let's start with some journaling. Grand rising guys, I guess it's just been, I'm just very tired. But to be honest, who have I got to blame but myself? I literally stayed up until midnight. I was reading a book. I keep like right before bedtime just having all these thoughts and then refusing to go to sleep because I need to like act on them. So it is what it is. In terms of my step count, most of the time I did meet my step count, but some days I didn't, and I think that correlated with my drop in energy, which came from the cheat meals and the whatever. I forgot to put on my Fitbit, so I don't know how many steps I did, but I know it was 100% under 7,000. I almost forgot to show you guys my step count. It's gonna be abysmal. I didn't even go to work today, so it's gonna be absolutely abysmal. Yeah, what did I say? 2,870, absolute gutter trash. 12,046 steps. Things are looking up, guys, they are. I feel like January is just a very like, you need to get through it month, but February, things are looking up. So I will chat to you guys tomorrow. Wow, guys, wow. 18,273, that's how you know. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with my dinner. 10,974, I won again. 8,377. I'm even surprised that was a number. Anyway, guys, I'm trying my best, I am. And it's like I always say, it's nice to see a record of what I've been doing so I can look back on it and improve for next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's 75 hard vlog, and I'll be back next week with another one. Bye, guys.